I have for you today a really cool bike. This is can be fast, 100 amp hour battery. It's pretty heavy actually. So yeah, let's unbox it and let's see this cool pocket bike. I would say a little bit bigger than the pocket bike, but still, I think it's super cool. The seat is freaking nice. Wow, look at this thing. So once you open it, you'll see this. Check this out. This is actually really cool. So you have only this thing on top, one more spacer here, and you have a really nice, rear rack, so you can put here a big box. So I got the second box delivered. It's already in the garage. That has the battery and the container in the back. This seat is really nice, wide, big, and you have some space around here. So let's see if I can lift this up. It has a kickstand, so that's cool. Look at this thing. And this is the bike, guys. It's actually not that heavy. So we only have to install the handlebar, put the side lights, and this thing will be good to go. But the thing looks really cool. Have foot pegs here in front, also in the back, and the seat comes up and you can actually put the battery inside here. The freaking battery box, it's massive. Look how much space you have here. 100 amp hour battery, 72 volts. This thing is nuts. And you have this foot peg in the front also for the second person. This is really interesting. It's really tight here, so you have to kind of push it a little bit. There you go. And that should do it. Here you just have to screw in this nut and the light will be installed. Tire also covered in plastic. And this plastic actually comes out. Here's the FLJ F14 scooter / mini bike, and we have some impressive specs here. 72 volt system, 12,000 watts power peak delivery from dual 6,000 watts hubs front and back, 100 amp hour battery. Advertised 75 miles an hour top speed. We'll test that. Impressive side lights and front lights. An industrial design, very similar to Obata and Two-Wing DNA. But I really like the LED panels and seat integration design. Looks really cool. This thing is wild. Look at this thing. And now the only thing that kind of not bothers me, but it's hard to kind of catch on a video, is that this glow, it goes dim and then increases in the intensity and it goes brighter. Not sure if camera picks it up. It's always bright in the front, and if you look on the other side, it actually feels a bit brighter. Look at this. If they actually set it up so it's continuously bright intensity and flows but stays super bright, or even brighter than this, will be so much cooler. But it's not super dark, so I chose to record around 6-7 p.m. I think in the nighttime it will be even brighter, but still looks super sick. I mean, and it's not super luxurious and super high quality level. It's like Obata level, but still it's pretty cool. I'm trying to be here very objective, because some people will be like, this is cool, but testing high quality EVs like Crusade feels slightly more polished, more high quality, but this is just different design. So this is going to be much better upgrade, and has this foot pegs here, this foot stands also in the back, and you can use the pin or you can use this fob keys, and it's just really cool. So going back to these guys, you have them in the front and the back. You can put a second person, you can put the basket in the back. So, and even here, it's for one person, but it can fit two people by sliding the front, and you can actually have room here to put a thicker, longer seat or maybe extend the back. Also very important, when you lift it here, it's soft, right? But you have the handle in the back here. So they really thought through this and you can lift it and move it around. Good cable management. Also, this can be wrapped, but it's just on the side. And look at this owl front lights. It's just sick. It's not like big deal, but it's so nicely done. It's a little touch that actually makes a difference. I'm not sure why they have this big speaker in the front. We have to see later, because the horn, it's pretty low. See, like it's not super loud. I mean, suspension, dual crown in the front. Never seen these brakes before, so we'll test, but looks like DOT T3, DOT 4. It says there, if you zoom in, hopefully camera picks up. Like really nice levers, heavy duty, good grips, the same switch you see before on a botter, and the same level scooter like Z38, 39. Good mirrors and actually very sturdy connection here. The same screen we see in Crusade Monster, very good screen. You have fob keys, NFC, the same console, twist trigger. I'm not gonna press because it's a good spring, good action, but actually it will take off because it doesn't have neutral. And the seat is wide and nice. Guys, I mean, this thing is just awesome. Really well done. And the only problem is this piece broken in shipping, so I have to glue it back or get replacement. And one screw here is missing, but I can get that. It does not affect functionality. I can still put the basket here and it has the hooks, or I can remove this and put one of those padded seats in the back, and you can put a person, a kid for sure, because this is so reinforced here. You can see this is like double bracket here, sandwiched, and big screws, like very nicely done. Also here, look at the axle, very big, thick axle. I mean, the fender, all the light on the back, integration, and it's a bright light. So guys, I mean, first look, this is just insanely cool. The motors are 72 volts, 6,000 watts. You can see there, 14-inch massive off-road tires. Look at the brackets, dual suspension, plenty of clearance. Also in the front. So the battery, let me actually show you here. The only problem is when I connected it sparked big time at this connector, so there's no anti-spark. I think they should change and put anti-spark. That would be so much cooler for controllers. Will protect the entire system. How it slides in is just incredible. I don't want to unplug and unplug because it can spark again, and every time it sparks it blacks out the connector and affects connectivity, so they have to put an anti-spark. That's definitely one thing they have to change. And here you can see capacity, it's 80.6, 80.4 volts. I have to fully charge it and then we'll take it for a ride. Specs wise, 72 volts, 100 amp hour battery. This is the biggest I've seen so far in any EV this size. And we have 6,000 watts in the back, 6,000 watts in the front. I don't know how fast it'll go, but the specs scream power and speed. So dual motor should be really quick off the line. And design is just fantastic. Like, this is exactly what I would like to drive. Guys, the lights in the front, the triple light system is just, it's not even dark, and it hits so bright so far. This is gonna be super fun to ride in the evening. All this lighting system on the side, driving nighttime will be super cool. Before, let's turn the lights on. This thing is freaking so cool. And guys, if I go here in the menu, it's not fully charged, 84.3, I think 84.7, close to 85 is gonna be fully charged, but screw it, I don't want to wait anymore. I want to see how it rides. So let's go into third speed, max, and we have only rear. Let's do front. Actually, is it this one? No, that's sport. Yeah, let's go in sport. Up, one more time, and let's go both motors. Let's turn the lights on. Look at this. Oops, look at this light. Look at this freaking light. This is, guys, I have to show you now. It's completely dark. This bike is just like a Christmas tree. Look at this thing. This is insanely cool. Yeah, let's see how it rides now. I usually don't ride in nighttime, but this thing is so bright. Wow, smooth acceleration. And then at 25 it just picks up a little faster. Oh, actually has good torque. A little delay. very similar to Crusade Monster. I wouldn't be surprised if it has the same controllers, but I think it tweaked to be more mild, so it doesn't burn too much energy. But holy shoot, it's so comfortable. It's a stock seat, but feels like a freaking custom seat. Come on, go. Oh, yep. Very sensitive on the trigger. Like this throttle. There you go. So that's cool. Thanks. Let's see. Okay, now at max. So now twist it to the max, and it has a gradual pickup. And we're gonna pass this guy here. 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51. We have to brake at 51. Yeah, it's not aggressive, which I think they did it so we can have more range, but it's powerful. It gets to the 51. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a little bit slight decline, and actually picks up speed faster. 49, 50, 51, 52. Come on, let's go. 53, 54. 54 miles an hour. I think that's the max. 54. Let's see if I duck in. 55. Yeah, 55. And I'm 230 pounds and it's freezing outside. So if you're lighter and it's warmer, you're gonna get more top speed. Man, this is like a mini motorcycle. It's freaking so comfortable. The brakes are awesome. Yeah, the brakes lock in actually. Very good brakes. Wow, this... And it's a good torque actually from the start. Yeah, I twisted the max now when it gradually picks up, but still it's not bad. I'm happy with it. I'm sure if you go into these settings you can adjust that. But it goes. Yeah. Man, this is an awesome machine, like awesome little bike, and the settings are pretty cool. It's perfect. I mean, it would be a little nicer to have a little more aggressive pull, but then it's gonna frighten a lot of riders. If you're not like, if you're entry level, if you're not a novice, right, like you're just starting, I think it'll be too much. But it has a good kick, and then just after like 5 miles an hour, it kind of like smooths out a little bit. So it's more like a smooth acceleration, and then after 25, it kind of kicks in more, which I think is alright. Which is perfect. Slide downhill and go. Yeah, the brakes are good. Look at that. Smoke from the brake. Yeah, the lights are freaking insanely bright. Man, this thing is awesome. I haven't even set up the mirrors. But let's go. No time for that. And I'm freaking too wide. Yeah, this little bike is freaking super fun. Look at that, 40 miles an hour. It's quick actually. It's pretty quick. Let's find a spot where I can really like test the slides. But I don't know if camera picks up. It's really, really bright. It's more than enough. And we can adjust. Actually, hits too high up. Oh. Let's go. Yeah, uphill is a little slower in acceleration, but I don't freaking care. This is more plenty of power. Look, it picks up now. Over 25 it just goes. And this thing has enough battery if you want to make it like wild fast. You can play with the controllers, replace them, put 2 far drivers and just like make it insanely fast, but that's gonna, you know, burn the rubber. And I don't know if you, I mean, for racing, yes, but for daily commuting, the way it is perfect. Look at this, the lights are freaking insanely bright. Yeah, I never tested at nighttime, but with this bike, you can ride any time of a night or day. Just look at the lights, look how far. I have to stop. Look at the light. Look how far it hits. This is insane. And it's like, if I lower it down, look at it. Like this is how it should be, and it's still bright. But this freaking thing, look, I mean, this is the most brightest lights I've seen so far in any bike or scooter or motorcycle. Like this is, and this is tiny. This is like compact size. So look at that. It hits all the way till the end, like almost 300 meters, maybe more. This is nuts. Yeah, they can maybe put it to be slightly more aggressive. Maybe I can go on the P settings and play with that later. I have to check, but actually, see, it pulls a little bit. Like from dead stop or very low speed, you can feel the pull, but if you go from 5 to 25 miles an hour, it's a little slower. The lights are freaking insane. Yeah, this thing is so much fun. So this is where I test the lights and look. This is crazy. Look at this. Lights up entire alley. Man, this bike is freaking crazy cool. Look at this. Look at this. It hits up like so far. Like this is just crazy. This is really cool. And the rear lights, very bright. Let me actually check the brakes. They're not that bright. Yeah, the rear brakes has to be improved. It's good that I have this in the back of my helmet. That helps. The brake free, but these are the lights. The side and the front, you can see, is just insanely powerful lights. Everything up a little bit, and if I move it here, look at this. It just hits like, you can lift it higher, but then with blind people. The lights are just on a crazy level on this mini bike. In the front, so I'm not gonna blind, I'm just gonna show you from the top. And this all lights on the front here are just insane. Let me actually try the turning signals. I forgot about that. And you have the front, and let's see the back. Yeah, the back is working, but it's very tiny, tiny. You can barely, I don't know if the camera picks up actually. Range. I messed up the tracking and I forgot to start the app, so I'll be making a full video dedicated just for the range. Just to give you guys some numbers before I lost tracking, there are 5 battery lines on the screen. With 2 lines I covered 30 miles in range, and I rode the maximum speed dual mode. I expect 70 to 80 miles in range going fast, and over 100 miles if you go mild acceleration, and speeds around 25 to 30 miles an hour. This container came with a second box with the battery, and look inside. It actually included a helmet. All right, and
where's the scooter?
The scooter's outside again, and you get a tool, a bike tool. You have a phone holder, and here inside we have the charger, the mirrors, pretty big mirrors actually, a little bit of fake carbon decal on top, and this is the hardware to connect it, I believe, and also reflective strips that goes on this container on the sides, and you have the handle and the key. So, and this is the charger, the same as the Obata, as the Anioki first versions. And here's the helmet, and you have more stuff in there. Wow. And it's a pretty decent, nice helmet. Look at this. Good padding, good shape. This is actually impressive. And you get here gloves and the visors. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. Wow, this is actually really useful stuff to have for this mini bike. So the glass is actually pretty cool. They're not winter glass, they're summer, but nice protection here. And these are the glasses. Again, cheap stuff, but nicely done, and they're including, they're free, so I can't complain about that. And you have like a little face mouth guard for cold winter, for cold weather now, it would be perfect. This is actually really nice. This is a DOT approved helmet. Suspension for riding on highways or regular roads, it's perfect. Good travel, smooth, nice rebound. Now if you hit bigger speed bumps at high speed, or you hit off-road for example, and you go over bigger channel, cracks, bigger openings, I would say it is soft. For my weight, I hit the fenders in the front and the back. The frame has a lot of travel and it's just too soft and noisy. For a lighter person, 200 pounds or less, it's gonna work so much better. I would say almost perfect. Still doable and super fun off-road even with my weight. You just have to hold up on that handlebar, just have to kind of like, you know, squeeze your legs a little bit and hug the bike, the scooter, you'll be fine. The 14-inch massive wheels just help a lot. Bike net weight stated on website between 73 to 85 kilograms. Not sure why there's a range and not precise weight. I can still lift the bike, you know, move it around. Maximum load capacity 200 kilograms, so two big adults can ride this bike with no problem. Entire frame, it's aluminum alloy. I rode it over highways and took some jumps off-road and over sidewalks, and the frame is sturdy, no vibration, holds up pretty well, feels and looks solid. This is the case that you get package, and actually has right here those two front teeth. You slide in there, and actually you have all the keys, all the parts necessary inside. Fake carbon fiber handles that actually hook up right here on the sides, on both sides, so you can grab and lift it easier. And you have reflector strips, you have all the hardware, the keys, so you can see here. You line up the holes, connect here, and pretty much it's solid. I'm not gonna use it, I don't need it, but somebody who does deliveries, who does, you know, like carrying tools and stuff, this is gonna be a really good addition. This is the side profile, so you guys can see better how it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. I like it without it because I don't carry anything with me. I have a small backpack, but I feel like if you have to carry stuff, just throw it in the back and it's there. The battery is just massive. Well, look at this. Input 84, 8 amps, and here you have the date. And yeah, this is the output connector, and this is charging input capacity. Came 72.7 volts, and it is freaking heavy metal. So safety wise, this is so much better because if something happens, this is pretty much encased in the metal. So I mean, it saves a little bit, but not a lot, versus having heat shrink. It's a little bit of protection, and yeah, it's just massive, heavy. And the charger, yeah, charger, we already showed you guys that. So I wish it was aluminum case, and it has fan, but you can upgrade to get a 10 amp hour, higher quality, higher price charger, and just cut the connector and connect black to black, red to red, and you're good to go. And charging, let's connect, and there you have it. So empty to full, a little bit over 10 hours. Quality wise, it's actually pretty nice. I like how it's all done, and the handle, really convenient to lift it and carry it. You have option of lifting the seat and plugging on the side here, so it's waterproof. And I think this is, I haven't seen this on the website, but this has to be a waterproof battery, because once you close this and you close the seat, no water gets in there unless you submerge it, which is, nobody's gonna do that. You can see here specification of the battery, and you have here really cool handle. I forgot to connect the port so you can power on the bike. Yeah, that's like that. This nicely closes. You can put here a pin, so when you close, actually let me see, yeah, I think it moved a little bit. So comes 000 default, and you can set it up, and you have this charging port on the side, which really helps, so you can just plug it in on the side and charge. I only have to remove this plastic thing, that was the protection film, and you can just push on the side and charge, and make sure it's pulled all the way in. And that's a really convenience to have a charging port on our side, so you can either remove the battery, charge it there, or put on that side and charge the bike on the side without opening the seat. You can actually charge it and power it on at the same time. A lot of EVs don't allow that. See the voltage, 81.7 volts. So, and actually if you press here, it will tell you exactly. It's 81 volts so far. Hopefully the camera picks up. Yeah. Yeah, you can have your lights on, and you can have this little monster charging, and the lights are running on the side. How cool is this? It's getting dark so fast. Oh, he's going slow. He should rip it. What do you think?
It's great, man.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
How fast did you go?
I think I didn't top it out for sure. There's still more to go. There's still more left of the bike, but I think I went coming down here like 40 possibly. I wasn't checking. I was too busy paying attention to the road. But
30 seconds, your thoughts. What do you think about this?
my thoughts, man. It's definitely built with quality. Somebody definitely put thought into making this, but super comfortable. I think I could last all day on this thing, man. These little tags in the seat has so much cushion on it. I love it.
Yeah,
Good
foot pegs for second
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
That's cool.
I think the seat in the back, you can put a cushion in the back, and you can put the second person, or squeeze in, you know.
Yeah, you can squeeze it. It might be a little tight though.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had fun, you know.
Dude, rip it. Yeah, I don't think he's in a fast speed.
He's not at fast speed, yeah. Okay, so hold on a second. Now try this. You're only one motor. Oh. I have gloves, so I can't
You look like a freaking computer.
go now.
Gaming computer.
Oh, there we go.
Lights are so freaking bright. Yeah, now he's going faster. But the battery's still, I think, half. It's not fully charged. It's much
like
faster.
30% charge or something.
How was it?
That's a blast, man. The two-wheel drive is an absolute enhancement, engagement, man. I love it. Super responsive, absolute buttery smooth ride.
Yeah, I like the smoothness of it. Where is this? And I mean, I'm sure it's not as great off road, but I feel like it's a do everything, and it has a lot of range.
For commuting, it's perfect, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tons of range.
perfect commuter.
And I'm gonna probably try in the second video to make, like, let's see if I can ask the company and go into settings and unlock it to get it more aggressive. But even the way it is, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good. I gotta try to work on it. I think I wet it starts sliding.
It's been out, it was wet in the wheelies, and it started slipping. Smooth. Took it on some single track trails. Did a very good job. Was able to ride the berms on it, surprisingly.
How's suspension for you?
It's pretty soft. It's softer than I thought it was going to be, and I think the big 14-inch tires help, because this is kind of like a scooter bike. thing, but we rode 16 miles on it and only dropped 1 bar of battery. So, and we were not doing easy miles on it. We definitely were pushing it.
Actually, on the highway back, I was pushing 50 plus miles an hour, and you're actually keeping up with me very well.
So yeah, and it did amazing.
You're not too far behind me, right?
No, not at
You're
all.
almost
It's just acceleration is different, obviously completely different.
Yeah.
But once it gets moving, it gets up there and it moves great. For a commuter or someone trying to do like, I don't know, food delivery or some delivery service, this thing, you can't beat it.
It's gonna last all day, probably a couple of days gonna last battery.
Exactly. You got the mileage, you got the comfort, you got the utility. You really can't ask for more and cheaper package like this.
Yeah, actually, I was asking you about the price because I was thinking $3,400 for 100 amps. I feel like it's kind of high, but you're thinking this is reasonable, right?
I mean, I think it's a big battery. That's a lot of battery.
And also, you said that this company's been for a long time on the market, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this company's been around for a while, and they do make good stuff. They've always made good budget scooters, but that compete with the more higher end brands.
Yeah, I remember the 60 amps was like I think $25.99, and the 100 amps was $33.99, which I think it's considering how big the battery is, this is a good price.
Battery and a 72 volt, so
yeah,
definitely moves.
Yeah, it moves. And I'm sure we're gonna try, a second video to see if we can play with the P settings and maybe unlock more.
I really liked it.
I mean, the way it is, I think it's perfect. You don't have to change anything. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. I was hitting 60-55 on the highway to see if you can keep up with me, and you were behind me.
Yeah, it felt like I was going 55.
Yeah.
50, 55.
And with my weight, I did GPS 55 to 6. I'm sure because you're 180 pounds, you're probably gonna get 60 plus, maybe.
It felt fast. It's pretty stable at that speed too, surprisingly.
Yeah. So I mean, if you unlock it, it's gonna go really fast. It's gonna go. I mean.
Oh, so you can actually unlock it more?
I think you change the controllers.
I mean, it is 72 volts, so it should have some more oomph.
Yeah. I think it's set up just to give you more range.
Yeah.
That's why.
It doesn't, they don't want to give you all that crazy power to kill it. This wide seat helps. So having a wide seat, I can sit on stuff. But I was saying, this is fine for my situation just because the seat's so wide on it.
And the thing is, you can put here even like more cushion if you want, and you can make it like
what
really.
If you get like a little back.
Yeah, they sell those. Like,
That's
oh,
cool.
did I show you this? Look. So this opens.
Oh, and you can take the battery out.
And you can take this out, and you can actually see this is a metal plate. You can screw here and put like
you can bring the battery in your house. And
yeah,
leave the thing outside.
Yep.
That's nice.
So, and you have a coat here. So the thing is, you can put the plate here, make a little back seat, and boom, that's it.
That's really cool.
And you can just chill and ride, like
This company definitely thinks of all this stuff, all the little things that you would want.
I mean, design is like not super duper, but still, like I feel like here's too much of a gap. But still, like I feel like it's really cool. It's different, and the lights on the side now in the dark is so cool.
It looks like a gaming PC.
Yeah.
You're riding on a gaming PC.
I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's cool. I like it.
100 amps battery. It's gonna give you a lot of range, more than you can handle in one day. So this thing, if you live in New York City or Washington DC and you do deliveries, this is the bike to get. This thing is just, and the lights, I turn them off with the lights. This thing is super rad. This is like so unique and so unusual and so weird, but also at the same time so cool. Yeah, I mean, this thing is awesome. Look at this thing. Every time I turn the lights on, it's just, it puts a smile on your face, and when you ride through the city, people just stop you and ask you questions. It's a magnet for a conversation. This mini bike, it's wild. It needs suspension upgrade if you want to go off-road or if you have very harsh bad terrain, but besides that, the way it is just perfect. Yeah, the only thing is the anti-spark switch, and it's a complete package, has everything you need. I mean, suspension depends on your weight. If you're lighter, it might be perfect for you, so it depends on the rider, how you ride, what terrain you have around your house, but those are details that, when you buy any scooter, any bike, you have to kind of like adjust and kind of like, customize it for your own, preference. But besides that, to average rider, this is perfect. As any rider, once you get it, you'll customize and play with it and make it the way you like it. So yeah, there's nothing perfect out of the box for any rider. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.